to my life. If you don't like me, then I'm alright. Then I'm alright. If you're wrong for me, I hope you know that you.
Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video and it is my experience slash story time of the time I took a tour of the Paramount Studios lot and all the things that I've learned from that. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new YouTube video. Now without further ado, let's get on to it. Okay, so yesterday I went to the Paramount Studios tour with one of my coworkers, Stephanie, and I actually decided to do this mainly because I got a recommendation from one of my other coworkers, and as well as one of my friends on Instagram on my Big Timers fan page. They went to the Paramount Studio tour as well, and I just thought that it looked so fun. So it was around maybe April, like the week of my birthday, that I decided that I wanted to do that. So I asked Stephanie if she wanted to join, and she said yes, and we both bought our tickets, and they were around $60. Um, so yeah, so the, what was yesterday's date? The 29th of April came and it went by so fast. But we basically had a 2-hour tour, and it was a crazy, crazy tour. So first of all, when we get to the Paramount Studios, to Paramount, we are trying to find where to park because we've never been there. So we don't see where to park because the building is like right in the middle, and we were like driving. We drove like on the other, like on one of the other streets, and then we had to make a U-turn and come back, and then we went up to the front gates of Paramount and asked where do we go and all that. And let's pause here because I forgot to mention that my friend Lissa had to help me because she went to the Paramount tour this year too. So let's just continue on with this. So, and then they told us to just park across the street and then walk across to the Paramount Studios entrance for the studio tour. There's actually a sign that says Paramount Studio Tour. And so we actually got there early, but before that we actually had to do a Starbucks run. She got the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, and I got the Java chip frappuccino. And after that, that's when we decided to go to Paramount, mainly because it was in LA, so the traffic, we knew that living here in California that the LA traffic was gonna be bad. And it was a little bit bad, but not too bad as I thought. So the tour was 2.5 hours, and so we just basically sat in like a tram similar, well it's actually a golf cart, not a tram, it's a golf cart. And the tour guide and then someone else sitting in the front, and then two other people then next to, and then the back two is facing the opposite direction. And so yeah, so we do that, and then we stop right in front of the Paramount gates, right near the fountain that's over there, and we stop right in front there, and the tour guy, he was really sweet. He basically stopped right in front of that fountain with the gates. I'll put the name of the gates right here. And a lot of TVs, shows, and movies was filmed in front of those gates. And so he shared history with us about those gates, and like I said, the movies and TVs that were filmed there. And then after that, we took a picture in front of the gates with the fountain, and the fountain that's in front of those gates, here's a picture right here. The fountain in front of those gates is supposed to be the mountains of the Paramount logo, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then right where we stopped and stood there, that is Palmwoods Park. If you guys don't know what Palmwoods Park is, that's a park taking place in Big Time Rush, of course. So there's a few scenes from Big Time Rush where you see Palmwoods Park. One is the next episode after Big Time Breakup, after Joe moves to New Zealand to do a movie, and the next episode, that's when they, I guess, release If I Rule the World. But, also, this is a clip, one part of the clip of the episode. Sorry if it isn't clear, I had to play it on my computer and then record it on my phone. So, yeah.
Make way! Random night is single again! And really high!
So, we were like right on that lawn, and then there was another picture that I took before that, this one right here, which is another area of Palmwoods Park. And then, after that, after we took the picture in front of the fountain, we went to the Paramount Theater, and you guys might recognize that Paramount Theater. It reminds me of the pilot episode of Big Time Rush where the boys were all rushing James to the audition to be a pop singer, but then they end up being a boy band. I mean, obviously. But
You're in Minnesota. What's up,
yeah. And then after that, from in there, we went inside the Paramount gates. I wish I had footage to show you of us walking into the Paramount gates, but we couldn't film anything after that. So, and I also wanted to take pictures in there and on the lot too, but we couldn't do that either. And the tour guide told us if you touch the gates when you walk in, you get good luck. But then if you touch it when you walk back out, you won't get good luck. You'll get bad luck. And then we did something called. And then after that, we went in this area where they had the Forrest Gump bench. The bench that Tom Hanks sat on in Forrest Gump. Here's a picture of that bench. and then the bottom picture is Tom Hanks sitting on it. And then the corner right here is a picture of me and Stephanie sitting on it. And there's even a quote on the bench. And yeah. And then after that, we got back on the golf cart and took us further in on the lot. And also, just a reminder, it was a day after the cast of the Thundermans finished shooting the Thundermans movie, so keep an eye out for that. And so there was a sign that says congrats to the cast and crew of the Thundermans, and I wish I had a picture of that, but I don't. If you want to see what that looked like, go to Kira Kosterman, who plays Phoebe on the show, her Instagram, and you'll see, as well as her TikTok, and as well as Jack Griffo's social media, and basically any of the cast socials. Kira's is at Kira Kosterman, Jack Griffo's is at Jack Griffo, Maya Lee Clark is at Maya Lee Clark, but her TikTok is official Clark fam. Kira's and Jack's TikTok are the same, and the Thundermans TikTok is at the Thundermans TV. And I'll also put that in the description below. And then we actually went on a set. It was where they filmed a scene in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, which I thought was pretty cool. We also couldn't get pictures in there. Sorry about that, guys. I wanted to take pictures of everything. And then we also drove by the Palm Woods. I wish I got the front of what the Palm Woods look like, but I didn't because we couldn't take pictures. And then saw Rock Records as well. And again, I couldn't take pictures of it. I wish I could, but we weren't allowed to, and we also weren't allowed to film. And then they took us to like the side area of the Palm Woods, like the side of the building where they do like certain water stuff. It's called the B lot. I'll insert a photo of the B lot here from the interweb, as well as what it is. Because if I try to explain it, it's gonna. But they filmed a lot of movies there in that little like water area, the B lot, or it's called like the blue sky. Again, it's gonna be, the information's gonna be here about it. And then they were going to film the Titanic there, but the director wanted a bigger water surface because, as you guys know, the Titanic was in a larger body of ocean, and that they used about, I think they went to Mexico because Mexico had like the bigger blue sky water stage, because the director wanted it to be bigger, because the one in Paramount could only fit 900 something gallons of water, but the one in Mexico where they shot the Titanic can fit over 1,000 gallons of water. they told us they filmed in that area with the water. They filmed the Old Testament, and they showed like the splitting of the sea and all that. It was so interesting. And then we actually went on in a soundstage. We went in soundstage 20, and it was amazing. I mean, I've seen behind the scenes of certain TV shows and all that, but it was just surreal to me, like being actually on a soundstage in person. And then we were also like looking the way I'm looking at you guys. We were parallel to stage 19, where they filmed my favorite TV show, and some of you guys might know this, called The Rookie, on ABC with Nathan Fillion, Alyssa Diaz, Makia Cox, Melissa O'Neill, Eric Winter, Richard T. Jones, Jenna Dewan, and so much more. And The Rookie comes on every Tuesday, 8, 7 Central on ABC. Watch the season finale this coming Tuesday. And yes, The Rookie is getting a sixth season. So I'm really excited. And the tour guide even said that there's been times where where they would be filming The Rookie on stage 19, and Nathan Fillion would actually come out, or he would be out, and he would take over the tour, which I thought was interesting, because I was, at that moment that he said it, I was like, what if that happened to us when we were on it? I don't know what I would do, because I love Nathan Fillion. I've gotten noticed by him once on my Rookie fan page, at ChenfordTL. Technically I've gotten noticed by the whole cast. I just haven't gotten noticed by Alyssa Diaz. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. After that, we went to the prop room. I'll insert some of the pictures here. Again, I didn't film in there, but I took a gigantic panoramic picture of the prop room so you can see everything. So Optimus Prime was in there, Optimus Prime's head. There was Snowy from the Adventures of Tintin. There was Bumblebee from the 2007 Transformers movie. There was Bumblebee from the 2018 Bumblebee movie. There was, I didn't take a picture of this, but there is the sarcophagus from Transformers The Last Night, from one of the, I think his name was Merlin in Transformers The Last Night. You see like the sarcophagus thing that Vivian, where she grabs the staff from, if I remember correctly. And then after that, we went to the gift shop, and I bought something from there. It's sitting right here. I'll show you guys that more towards the end. And then after that, Steph and I just went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame and had lunch and came home. So it was a pretty fun and eventful day. Now I'm actually going to show you. So this was our pass. It's a 3D. So it says, the greatest art in the world is the art of storytelling. Cecil B. DeMille. Oh, and also before I wrap this video up, get it? This is a picture of me and Stephanie holding an Oscar, and the award, it weighs 8 pounds, and then this picture right here is a part of the Allspark from the Transformers movies, and I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, this is in 3D, and then it said this at the back, Paramount Pictures Studio Tour, and then this part says guest. So yeah, and then from the gift shop that like I mentioned in the video, this is what I bought. I bought this cute Paramount Pictures cropped hoodie. It was $42. Sorry, it was $42, and it was like soft on the. It's super soft on the inside, really comfortable, and super cute, especially when you wear a crop top underneath this. Oh, and there is still a number on it. But yeah. I love this. And also, if you guys are wondering, that fountain that I talked about earlier in the entrance of Paramount, they shot an episode of Big Time Rush over there. It was the Camp Wonky Donkey episode with Elizabeth Gillies. If I find a pic, I'll insert it here. But yeah, it's just crazy to me that some of my favorite celebrities like Big Time Rush and Nathan Fillion and the Thundermans and all those amazing people got to step foot on the Paramount lot and at Paramount Studios. So it's shifting. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below if you haven't. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers. And yeah, I love you guys.